Hello guys, and welcome back. Now let's see how JavaScript object works. Okay, and first thing I'm gonna do right now is to go ahead and create a variable, and I'm gonna call the variable. I'm gonna say var of maybe let me just say animals. Okay, animals, and then I'm gonna say is equal to, all right, and then I'm gonna give in the object notation. Okay, and that's basically this kind of bracket, which is a curly braces, okay, or a curly bracket. All right, so this is how your JavaScript can be able to recognize an object. Okay, whenever it is in this format, it recognizes it as an object. Okay, and how can we now add values into this object? Okay, an object has two properties. All right, the first one is the key, while the second one is the value. All right, so let's say an okay, let's say inside this our animals we have terrestrial. Okay, let's say terrestrial animal. Okay, and then inside here we have maybe the one that lives on the land, and then let's say we have a dog. Okay, and then this dog is going to be in a string because it is not being defined. Actually, the one at the left hand side, which is the key, is not going to be a string. Okay, it's actually gonna be the key, and the key is not necessarily gonna be inside the quotation like this. Okay, so it is only the one at the right hand side if it is not defined. Like our dog is not defined anywhere, it's not a variable anywhere, so we are definitely gonna put it and inside a string, and we're gonna give it also a type. That's what I mean. Okay, since the type is actually a kind of string, that's why we are giving the string. If it's actually a number, okay, if it's actually a number, we can say a 7. Okay, just like that. So this terrestrial now is actually a string, so we're gonna leave it at that. Also, we're gonna say marine. Okay, let's say marine, and then we're gonna say more like a fish. Okay, and then finally we're gonna say celestial. Okay, and then we're gonna say let's say bird, more like an eagle. Okay, and let's say eagle, and then this is what we have as our object. Okay, and then this our object has this key and a value. All right, let's try to understand this properly. Okay, the key there is the ones are the ones at the left hand side, which is basically the terrestrial, the marine, and the celestial. Okay, and then we have the values at the right hand side. We have the values at the right hand side, and the values is more like the value we are giving to the key. Okay, is the value we are giving to the key. Okay, now how can we now see how this how can we now console it and see what is inside our animals? Now let's first of all understand how we can just see our animals first by saying console.log animals. Okay, when I say console.log animals and try to run this thing right now, okay, I try to run this thing right now, look at what I have right now. Okay, I have this object of terrestrial giving us dog, I have this marine giving us fish, and I have this celestial giving us what? Eagle. Okay, now an object, there is also a way you can actually console log a particular key, okay, inside an object. Let's say we don't wanna, right now we just went ahead and say console log animals, and it's giving us everything here. Okay, everything right here. Okay, now let's say we want to console log only the celestial animals. Okay, how can we get that happen? All you have to do is to say animals and then put a dot. Okay, now when you put a dot, it gives you the other properties. They say, are you trying to check out the celestial? Are you trying to check out the marine? Are you trying to check out the terrestrial values? Okay, now it's left for you. Like we said, now let's check out the one that has to do with what? The celestial. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and do animal.celestial, and it goes ahead when I consider log this. Okay, when I consider log this, it will go ahead and check out only the one that has this what? Celestial, bring it out for us. Okay, so how do I mean? I'll just go ahead and then let me play this one so that it can be clear to us. I will play this output here and then go back here and run this, and as you can see here, we are having eagle. Okay, so that's just the same way you can do for marine and all the rest of it. Okay, so let's try to let's try to bring it down to more like our own self. Okay, let's say we have a variable of a person. Okay, a person as an object, and then before you can give that object, we can we always gonna say a curly braces, okay, curly braces like this. And then let's say a person has an age, okay, a person has an age, and then let's say the age of the person is 20 years, and then let's say also the height of the person. Let's give the person a height, and then let's just say the person is about 17.5, okay, or 0.5 rather, okay. And then let's say the person's complexion, okay, complexion, and I'm gonna say the complexion is actually dark, okay. And let's say the person's name, the person should have a name, okay. Let's give the person a name and just say Mary, and then Mary Joe, okay. And then let's say the person has a gender, and then we're gonna just say the gender is definitely gonna be a female, okay. And then we have this, all right. So when we want to really log out this person, all we have to do is go ahead and say console.log and then the person objects, okay. And then when we log out this objects and play this, okay, we're gonna have this particular person in our console right now, okay. So it's started for you to now check out what do you want to display. Is it actually the age, is it actually the height, the complexion, or whatever I think it is. So let me say I want to display only the complexion. I'll just go ahead and click and type in person.complexion. Let me remove this here. And then when you save the file and log out again, you will now see dark complexion, okay. So this is basically how you can create an object and then give the object a value with assigned to a key, okay. And then you can also log out that particular value, okay. This is the much I want you to know for now when it comes to JavaScript objects. We'll see you right in the next video. Thank you.